Yo, what is going on, guys? Before this video starts, I would just like to take a quick second to say thank you all so much for the support on the channel. I promise you guys, you know I don't do self-promotion for the channel much before a video. However, this series has been doing wonders for my channel, and around 76% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you like this video and you like some of my other videos, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 200 subs by the end of the summer. It would mean the world to me. Again, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic summer, a fantastic week, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And of course, I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get started. What is going on, everybody? How are you all doing? I hope that you are having a fantastic day. And let's go ahead and hop into our very next episode of our wonderful Fields of Fantasy mod pack. Now, what do I have planned for today? Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys, there is so much I have to show you and so much I have to talk about, but I'm gonna try super hard to do it really fast. So if we look over here, we have a whole bunch of signs. We'll start with this one. We passed by a super mod pack Sunday once again, and we added 3 new mods. We added Coral Tombstones, we added Luggage, and we added Waystones. Now, Coral Tombstones and Waystones were both recommended by you guys, the viewers. Now, originally I got Coral Tombstones because you guys mentioned that it allows you to have gravestones when you die, which stops friends from picking up your gear, and just does a bunch of great things like that. What I did not know is that Coral Tombstones also comes with a bunch of other stuff, like a whole bunch of new custom enchants and scrolls, things like a familiar receptacle. If we look right here-ish, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can use to learn about Coral Tombstone. And if we look right, nope, right, maybe here, we can like customize our grave and stuff. There's so much to this mod that I cannot wait to go over. I'm sure I'll cover some of it in this episode here, but yeah, we've got a whole bunch of custom enchants, a whole bunch of like grave functions, a bunch of like alchemy, leveling. Come on, let's see, there's gotta be, I have a button somewhere that shows my, oh, here we go. Like, I have levels here, and these are the things we can put our levels into, so it definitely helps with the RPG aspect, and that's super duper awesome, because that is what we want the Fields of Fantasy mod pack to feel like. Now, aside from that, you guys also recommended Waystones. We added Waystones because it felt like teleporting using Journey Map was too easy. It was free, it could get you out of trouble, and we were starting to rely on it too much. Like, hey, I don't want to run to the top of my hill. Let me just teleport up here to my farms. We were getting lazy with it, and so we allowed, of course, to keep the waypoints with Journey Map, but now with teleporting, we will use the Waystones mod, which comes with a whole bunch of stuff. If we look right here, like Waystones and Chairstones and return scrolls, warp stones, warp dust, a bunch of this stuff that essentially makes it where we can still teleport, and it will make life easy for our fantastic mod pack. However, it's not so cheesy, and usually it comes with a cost, even if it's just a slight cost. Now, the last mod is one I wanted to add myself. I just thought they were kind of adorable but creepy at the same time, and that is the Luggage mod, which adds these 2 little chest creatures right here, which will follow you around and eat stuff on the floor for you. They cannot die, I do not believe, and if they're struck by lightning, they double their inventory. So that is a speed run of the new mods that we have added. Now, rest in peace, we do have one mod that we decided to take away, and that was the Creatures Expanded mod. It was the mod that spawned the Gravens and the Gnash Hearts and the Crumbling Skeletons and all those stuff. While they were cool at first, the way they interfered with the light level of people's houses and they took over the normal mob spawns, it just made it very difficult to acquire things that were necessary for vanilla progression, as well as the fact that we were all tired of no matter how much lighting we have in these bases. As you can see, creatures respawning anyway. So the Creatures Expanded mod is gone. It was cool. I think it's just still too far into its early development, and the creator did a great job with the mod. No hate to the guy. I would just say that there wasn't a file where you could mess with rates and stuff like there is for most other mods. It was all in like binary, and it was part of the jar file itself. So if we were able to mess with the rates or like do configuration on our own. I'm sure we could have worked around it. However, it just wasn't possible, so it had to go. Now, moving on, what do we want to do today? Well, let's try and speedrun this as well. So, there is an amulet that we can make with Create Crafts and Additions that I may or may not have already made to show you guys. That is super cool and gonna help us be, like, way more safe when fighting creatures. We have a drill and elevator. I know that when I had Journey Map, I was teleporting to a specific hole in the ground to do mining with my tunnel bore. However, we want to get some underground mining set up at our base. So we are going to set up a mine that goes straight down that we will use to access different levels underground so that we can mine. Also, I want to explore today. I want to go see what we can find and, you know, see if there's anything cool out there waiting for us, especially now that it will be, I think, more fun and exhilarating now that we can't rely on Journey Map to do all of it for us. And then there's books and enchants. Now this I have made a lot of progress on. I will show you guys over here. I made one of these. They are called a Blaze Enchanter. They are part of the Create enchantment industry. Now we will be making more of these specifically in today's episode because I have a whole bunch of enchants I want to give them to. So what does a Blaze Enchanter do? Well, if we have an item, actually if we shift right click or crouch and right click on him, you can give it a certain protection. No, you can give it a certain enchanted book that you own. Now this says protection 8. I tried to do some stuff with Corel that I'll probably get to later. It does not actually work, it just says protection 4, but I'm sure I will ask you guys some questions about that later. In any case, so if we give this guy a mending book, he doesn't actually consume the mending book. He just kind of takes it like Create normally does, and then if we throw if we right click on anything that can take mending, it will take it and enchant mending on it like so. And this is powered by our fluid tank, which we worked on in the last episode. And as you can see, we now have mending on this diamond chest plate. Now that's cool and all. I don't actually need mending on it, so we're just going to take the consumption back of the liquid experience. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of enchants that I want to add these blaze burners, turn them into blaze enchanters, and get our enchanting line going. This barrel is my good enchantment barrel, and as you can see, we have a whole bunch. We have Tombstone Soul Bond, which is from Corel, which allows you to keep items on death. We have Efficiency 5, Power 5, Protection 4, Infinity 4, Frostbite 5, new enchant, can freeze enemies on hit, Unbreaking 3, Thorns 3, Sharpness 5, Flame, Feather Falling 4, Silk Touch, Plaguebringer 3, Respiration 3, Looting 2, Channeling in Flame, Curse of Bones, Sweeping Edge 3, Curse of Bones 3, this is Curse of Bones 4, and then Frostbite 4. Now, I had also not finished exactly what I was doing, and that was using Corel Tombstone's new disenchantment book on a gravestone to steal enchantments from stuff. So if we look right here on this Ice Dragonbone sword, it actually has Fire Aspect 2, and that is one enchantment that I haven't accessed yet to be able to put on our enchanting line. So I would like to do that. And essentially what you do is you take something you have enchanted, like this Ice Dragonbone sword. Now, right, these enchants aren't really good. That's not what we want. We want to custom create our Ice Dragonbone sword using the Create Enchantment industry. So what I want to do is create another disenchantment book. I would take it over here to this grave, and I would right click on the grave with the book holding my sword, and it would take the enchants off my sword and put them on books. And that is super duper cool. Something that we will definitely be doing. However, to do that, we require more of this stuff, and grave dust is not easy to come by. So when we get it, we'll use it. Otherwise, it's not really something we can do right now. We can't really plan for it. We just kind of have to take out mobs to get that stuff. So that's part of why we'll be exploring. Now, I have a whole bunch of other stuff I want to do. Whether or not we do it in this episode or the next episode, honestly, I'm not sure. But as you can see, I want to use our tunnel bore in the underground that we are going to make with our drill and elevator. And then I want to tunnel bore probably in all 4 directions from the house, like across. And then I want to make a steam engine. Now, why do I want to make a steam engine? Our water wheels are making all of this stuff run. And you guys might not be able to tell, But normally when I play Minecraft in this mod pack, it's been handling the server really well, and I get around 140 frames. However, with Create, when you start using a whole bunch of water wheels and you have to use them in weird ways and get complex designs, especially when you're gear ratioing, it's just kind of annoying, and it can run down performance. Now, as you guys will see, when we went outside, we changed our shader pack. If you couldn't tell, it is different now. We have changed to complementary unbound. I found that it just looks a lot better, but also it was made to be compatible with mods. So we are no longer using, I believe it was called BSL. We are using complementary unbound. Looks great, runs great, and it's a lot more friendly for the stuff we're doing. So yeah, even with this, I want to make a steam engine that can power this whole base, but also keep my performance up, because I dropped from around 140 frames to about like 65 or 70 when looking and working with my more complex Create stuff in there. So we definitely want to swap to a steam engine to power most of our stuff, because it will definitely help with performance. Ooh, you almost got me there, buddy. As you can see, this is one of the luggage guys. It's actually Borat's luggage. I guess he came to pay a visit to my house and teleported away and logged off, or he logged off here, and his poor dude has just been chilling in the water. We're going to make one of those in here in just a second. And right here, last but not least, is a share stone. Now, as a server, we went ahead and decided that we would do white share stones from the Waystones mod, because now if anyone puts a white share stone down, they can teleport to any other white share stone. So we will be using white share stones to set up a community teleportation. As you can see so far, only 3 of us have done it. The others either are just don't really know how to use the mod yet, or they've been busy. So others will get there, or you know what, maybe we'll make some for them as a gift. But in any case, there are only 3 bases we can teleport to right now. Now, that is a whole bunch of information, but I think we ran through it super efficiently and super fast. As well as, yeah, if I didn't say, I'd like to do base tours to show you guys what all has changed. But that'll require us to have access to people's bases, which currently we do not. So hopefully we'll do base tours soon, but we're just not quite there yet. So what do I want to start with? Well, I guess I'll start by showing you guys our small base expansion. So I realized we didn't really have more in our rooms to fit our steam engine in the future, or our mine to access the lower ground. So I made a little drop here in this room right here. While it is small, I of course will be expanding it, and in this room we will be building tunnel ways to connect our contraptions to electricity, but also our mine downwards. And I used calcite because the reflection on the floor is just kind of honestly astounding. In this chest here, I have all the stuff set up for our mine down, so that will be good to go, as well as our steam engine stuff right here. Now, honestly, I was kind of planning on using the steam engine to power our mine down. So I might do, I might do the steam engine first. That might be what I decide to take a crack at doing first. But until then, what do I want to do? There's so much to actually do that I'm almost not sure where to start. So we can go ahead and put this sword up, because we don't have the grave dust to steal fire aspect from it, so we cannot disenchant it yet. We could work on doing, I guess I might do the steam engine first. I think on today's game plan, I'd like to do the steam engine, continue on enchants, and explore. So I think now, because we can't explore freely, and we actually have to be careful in case we run into anything deadly, there's a couple things we'll want to do. We'll want to enchant our super good gear. Also, we will want to make some, I believe, either a bound scroll or a warp scroll. And these will allow us to teleport back home in case we run into an emergency. Otherwise, we're going to enchant our gear, and we'll also be using our pale gold amulet. And so what this does from Create Crafts and Additions is it says, when life has got you down, clutching this amulet in your pocket makes you feel like your luck is about to change. Now, I think that sounds really nice. You wouldn't expect too much from it aside from that. However, this thing's kind of crazy. So if we run into stuff that's strong enough, we can still die even with the pale gold amulet. But things that tick away at our health rather slowly or without doing too much damage, we can eat pretty well. So drowning is a thing of the past. Dying to lava for us, as long as we have this amulet, is a thing of the past. And especially creatures that don't hit that hard, being concerned about them is a thing of the past. We can still die, make no mistake about it, but that will definitely bolster our defenses. So that's super cool. And yeah, it is made with Electrum, which you get from combining silver and gold, which is fascinating because silver isn't in Create Crafts and Additions, which means that you would be required to have a mod that has silver to be able to make it. And we have ice and fire, as you guys know. So all of that out of the way, before we get started on, I guess, our steam engine, let's go ahead and make our little luggage guy. I'm really excited to have one of these of our own. His name's Luggage, but we're gonna do him one better. What should we name him? Can we name him? Let's see. Can I name you? Oh, I can name you. Oh, you know what? I was gonna give myself experience, but here's what we'll do. I will let you guys decide what we should name our luggage buddy. So for now, we're gonna place him, and he's our super uber best friend until the world ends. Ooh, he sounds creepy. Oh, I don't like the way he sounds, but he's adorable. He's gonna do a lot of good stuff for us, as you can see there. He's gonna help us carry more. And yeah, how do I make you? Oh, I picked him up. Can I make him sit? I have no idea. In any case, oh, you know what? One more thing I'm gonna show you guys, super duper duper fast. So in the last episode with XP, I did English. I did a pig farm. However, it wasn't good enough. So what did I do? I actually went and got 3 more pig farms and expanded it all the way up to the surface so I could have a whole bunch of pigs spawning. And then I even did a mob grinder on top. The mob grinder did not work, and the pigs just weren't giving enough XP fast enough. So I went and did what Create allows us to do, and I got, we can't actually see them. I went and got 2 actual vanilla spawners, which you can do by using a create contraption in railroads, just like the tunnel bore. It works the same way as a contraption. However, you cannot actually pick them up with a wrench. They have like a magic tie to the overworld, or it says something like that. So I had to go find spawners and then turn them into a contraption and rail cart them all the way underground, and then use a water elevator to bring them up, turn them back into spawners, and place them there. So in there we have a skeleton and zombie spawner, and that has been way more efficient at gathering XP, as you guys can see here. Now, I think officially that is all the catching up I have to do for you guys. I haven't been able to record an episode in so long that I've been backlogged, and I've been trying to do stuff off camera, but nothing major. So that way we wouldn't be falling behind from everyone else, but that you guys wouldn't miss any core progression. So mostly I've been preparing recipes and stuff. So now that we have our little guy right here who's gonna follow us, I suppose we'll go ahead and take a crack at making our first steam engine. Now, our steam engine is not going to be a max level steam engine. However, that's totally all right. Where do we start? Well, to start, we're going to need to make our cauldron storage. So I'll have to do a little bit of digging out. Let's see, we're gonna do a 3x2 for the fluid tank storage, and then we're gonna need a 3x3 for the cauldrons and whatnot. So I think this will hopefully be fine to start. And you know what I actually just realized? We're actually not gonna have a fluid tank intake for the lava cauldrons and stuff. This is gonna be for the steam engine itself. So all of the cauldrons will connect to all of the blaze burners. The steam engine is gonna be right here. then the cauldrons need to be set up a bit differently. Okay, so that's 3, and that will be our blaze guys right here, and we'll go ahead and give them the straw that they need. You are not supposed to do that. Continue placing them, giving them their straw, and this straw is important because it allows the blazes to intake lava from the pipes. I think I said that already, but just to make sure. They are all set like that, so now we have a 2 space. We need 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now this 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is going to be our lava setup. So, where do I even start? We're going to need, we're not going to make the same mistake as last time, which means we're going to have our cobblestone here ready to go. Also need the lava buckets as well. Yeah. Guess I'll go ahead and dig around like this so we have an access point out. And we'll do a row at a time. So let's go ahead and think this through. Lava, block, dripstone, cauldron. We're gonna go ahead and block these 2 sets for now. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now all of those are set, and the dripstone is placed like so, and those cauldrons are now ready to go. Now we're gonna grab the next 3 buckets. We're gonna break these blocks and then do them one at a time. So we're gonna break you, do that, close you, break you, do that, close you, break you, do that, ooh, and close you. Okay, and then we'll put dripstone on all of these and make sure they're dripping. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay, relax. I did not think about this through. I almost was cooking. We need to, we needed to do that. That did not feel good. I'm running low on bread as well. I have to go up and grab some more here in a second. Now we'll do 1 there. Ugh. And then we'll run over here. Do 1 there. Place the block. And then we'll do the same thing right there. Place that block. And then do our last 3 drips. Go ahead and break this so we have room to move, and make sure these are all dripping as well. Okay, so all of those are set up. Now we've got to get down below them. Get a little bit into the dirt and grime here. And connect all of these using pipes. Here's my issue. I might not have set this up in the best way. And I say that because can I connect? I might move that back a row and then have all the pipes connect to 1 pipe and then go up. Because I think I need a 1 pipe connection to transfer all the lava into the blaze burners. So now it's time to change this up a little bit. We've got all of these set up. We need to break the pipes here and do 1 pipe going through from them. Oh, this is it. And then break these 3, set up the pipes there, and then this will actually be our mechanical pump. Okay, and we have the large cogwheel as well. So that strategically goes here and connects to that. And then this has water flowing in it like so. Which means I need the water bucket from you. And then we do that. And now this should... Yeah, there we go. take from the cauldrons, and slowly it will store into our blaze dudes. We have that running for now. We need to do the steam engine arms. And I think you give them a shaft, right? Creepy. Okay, so those are a start. Now we need to do the water supply. Okay, actually, I don't need it to be that high. I can do it one down. Like here. And then have water, water. And then I need a, I think a, okay, no, no, no. I need a pipe intake here. Oh, I guess I'll have to move it over. I might also move it back as well. Right here. And a pipe going into it like that. And then I need to flip you. And get you intaking water. Why would you plant yourself that way? Which I'll have to temporarily do with a hand crank. I can't tell if that's working. It doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, maybe because you're plugged? What if I did it now? I need it always intaking water. Okay, so now that I need to figure out how to actually do that. And we are back, and I believe I have the necessary tools to turn our steam engine into a completely self-sufficient machine. Now, in order to do that, I have to figure out where you are. Of course I knew you were stuck up here. You have the key to our stuff. Now, I've never used this before, but we're gonna try and turn our stuff into electricity, of course. The kicker is how. I'm gonna leave some room here. I'll probably renovate this more now that I actually have my steam engine down. But I'm gonna leave some room there because we want to connect this stuff to, I believe, on both sides. I'll eventually have on both sides some alternators because the alternators will turn our juice into electricity. Now, I have no idea if I'm doing this the right way. We're just gonna take a shot at it though. So we're gonna put the large connector there. And then over here, we're gonna have, when this is powered, I'm gonna, in fact, take this opportunity to power it from the other side. When this is powered, can I didn't think so. Okay. And we'll have that there. And then here. And we will connect. I thought I connected these with wires. Oh, I need to make spool. Okay. Okay. Wire connector selected. Nodes linked. Well, it says they're linked. Alternator is not rotating with enough speed. Borat, when he made his steam engine, did say that powering it was the hardest part, and I guess that's no exception for us either. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to water wheel this whole thing here. Please be high enough. 67 at current speed. Usage is 67. Okay, we have it rotating enough. It's creating energy, which in turn is being transferred over here and then being put into that cogwheel. And we've got 2,000 stress units for that to work with. So if I break this water wheel, do we lose everything? We do. And I think that's because I think I have this figured out. Break. Place. Okay, let's start with 100. 100's working. Now we just have to fix our other mess. Now here's the kicker. That's powering the mechanical pump for that. Do I make everything again? If I make some gearboxes, we can try it out. I want to see if I can connect this power to that mechanical pump there and remove the other water wheel with where it's at right now. There's a couple things I should do if that's my goal. I'm going to move this row so that I can connect everything using gearboxes right here. So we're gonna break this. Okay, there we go. Okay, and you're functioning. And you're functioning. Okay, now this thing is flying, which is great. So we're powering that all, again, with one electric motor and large connector. Now to make more of those, we're going to have to make our machine crafting thingies. I borrowed Harley's to make my first set of stuff. Definitely something we're going to have to make in our own time. I can always do that off camera, so no big deal. But for now, I think this looks good to go. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clean up over here, get all this stuff cleaned up. And then we're going to set out on our adventure. We're going to make some stones, some warp scrolls, and whatnot. But yeah. All right, guys. So there is some stuff down there that I'll need to clean up and renovate a little bit, as well as fixing our auto sorting machine up here, especially because I stole our speed thingy, our rotation speed controller. So there are things I'll need to clean up here, but that is stuff I can do off camera. We've already made progress. We're gonna turn our gear here into some godlike gear. Now, if we're gonna explore, we can't be dying, right? So what we're gonna do is upgrade all of our gear here. We have mending in here. Now we're gonna drain, let's see, protection 4 and breaking 3, mending, thorns 3, protection 4 and breaking 3, depth strider 3, thorns 3, mending. Okay, so you can't get more than protection 4. I'm quite certain. So I would say I guess I'm already overthinking it a little bit. Let's start with putting mending on everything that needs mending. So let's see, what needs mending? The sword does, the chest piece does, and the helmet does. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're now done with the mending book, and I just realized it's going to take a super long time to put all of our enchantments on everything. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I'll get back to you guys to flex our super insane gear as soon as I'm done. So I will see you all in just a second. Alright guys, after all that enchanting, we are finally back, and I'm about to show you how much stronger we are. If this was an anime, we're definitely the protagonist now. Check this out. Here's our dragon scale helmet. We've got prop 4, aqua affinity, mending, respiration 3, unbreaking 3, thorns 3, tombstone, soul bond. On our chest piece, we've got mending and breaking 3, thorns 3, curse of bones 4, protection 4, tombstone, soul bond. On our leggings, we've got Prop 4 and Breaking 3, Mending, Thorns 3, Tombstone, Soul Bond. And on our boots, we've got Prop 4 and Breaking 3, Depth Strider 3, Thorns 3, Mending, Feather Falling 4, and Tombstone, Soul Bond. As well as our bow, which has Flame, the Soul Bond, Power 5, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. We have our Ice Dragonbone Sword, which has Mending, Sweeping Edge 3, Plaguebringer 3, Looting 2, Frostbite 5, Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 5, and big old Soul Bond. As well as we just slapped the Soul Bond on our pickaxes and our axes. Technically, not everything could be at its max. Like, the sword needs Looting 3 instead of Looting 2. And the pickaxes, I didn't re-enchant. They just still have what they already had, but with the Soul Bond. We can always do that at a later time. We have our amulet to make sure we're safe. We have our scrolls, which I made and bounded to this temporary waystone right here to make sure we're all right. I've got some bundles on us. It just says these are in Minecraft, but I haven't seen these until Coral Tombstone. It says they're from Minecraft. Maybe they are. Maybe I've just never heard of them before. But anyway, we've got those. We've got our luggage man. For extra luggage, we have our bread, arrows, and about everything we are going to need for this journey. So I don't know how far we're about to go, but I want to find something interesting. Now, I do want to show you guys. I think what I want to go to is this black ice biome, because we have a dragon egg, and now that we don't have any fast way of getting to places we've never been, I want to start working on our dragon den. That is going to be our next base. We're going to have like a dragon mountain, and I think black ice would be a great way to start that. So we're going to press find. We're going to probably enable beacons so that I can figure out where I'm going. And I think that's where we're going to head first. There are dragons and stuff, but our armor grants bonus protection against dragon breath attacks, and I have faith that we are strong. So let's see what happens. I guess it's time to hit the road. Why are there pillagers at my farm? Get out of here. Whoa. Why am I flying? What is happening to me? Why am I flying? Bad omen? Levitation 2? Why do I have levitation 2? That was interesting. Did he shoot? Oh, maybe he shot me with an arrow that gave me levitation 2? Oh, I didn't make a shield, but we can keep a torch in our offhand. That's totally okay. We're just gonna make sure our little chest guy keeps up. And now we are at Mooney's and Naga's base. They've been doing a great job over here. And their base is so much more peaceful now that Creatures Expanded isn't spawning everywhere all the time. I think they're going to love it. Holy crap, they've been working. This is why I want to do base tours. That's crazy. I'll avoid it for now, though. Is this a dead dragon? Whoa! There's just a dead dragon over here. Ah! Our little chest guy said nom 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 nom. Well, if this is the black ice, how far away am I? No, I'm still 1,100 meters away. I did run into some big snowy biomes while I was traveling off camera trying to find a swamp. So I suppose this is one of them. Perhaps I should avoid it. I don't really want to get caught in the snow that makes us slip and fall. That stuff's the worst. There's dragon breath here. There could be a dragon here. In fact, I might see one up there. Okay. Whoever made this stinks. This is not fun. Whoa, there's a bunch of those flying gamma creatures here. It's like 3 of them. Those are cool. I didn't bring any gamma stuff with me, though. I didn't really anticipate taming one. That kind of stinks. That would have been smart of me, wouldn't it have? Oh well. I guess on the next journey, Hopefully we'll have a little bit more gamma stuff. I could definitely be taming gamma creatures. That would be smart. If I'm able to work my way up to the ice up here without having a miserable time, I might see if I can collect some of it and take it with me. You never know when you'll need packed ice, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That is a pretty solid amount of packed ice, and we're going to leave it with our buddy here. He can hold on to it for now, and let's go ahead and continue. Ooh, a Cyclops. I'll take you on. I'd like your eye. Let's do battle. I'm not even scared of you now. How much health do you have? 17. Hit him once. Hit him with the looting. Boy, a dragon. That's dangerous. We didn't get an eyeball from him either. That kind of sucks. That's alright though. We made easy work of that. Now it's time to step it up a notch and see if we can take on a dragon. I don't have my water bucket. Let's play this smart. Even though I'm confident we can take on a dragon, I still want water. Where are you at? I challenge you to battle. You and me, one-on-one. Don't worry about my luggage. He can't fight. There you are. Where are you going? Let's do battle. Ugh. If I hit him with my sword, he can't run. Ooh, he does burn though. Take this moment to eat. Break the block, get back up, and repeat. Ugh. I can't see. What is happening? Another dragon? What? What have I gotten myself into? We handled the first one with ease. You're next. It's playing very ranged. Are you really not going to approach me? If I could get a shot on him, I could probably force him to land. Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, I admit you're more clever than your friend. What is happening to me? What just happened? I got frozen and thrown off the hill. Oh, and I don't have a fucking shovel, man. Ah! Damn. Congrats on being the most annoying dragon I've ever seen. You bring shame to dragons. Whoa, this biome really starts to change the way things look. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. I can get the packed and the non-packed. Oh, absolutely. Another waystone as well. And in this biome is one of these chamber things. Now, I don't have a way to get in there yet. I haven't found a key either, but hopefully it's soon in our future. All right, well, we've got a crap ton of black ice and black packed ice, or packed black ice. So now, I say we throw out the 7 pieces of bread, pick up our little dude, and check out how these brown scrolls work. Oh. All right, and just like that, we are back at the base. So I'm not even going to waste time, guys. We got so much done in this episode that I wanted to do with a little bit of exploring as well. We got some black ice. We got our crazy gear enchantments going. We are strong now, like for real. Check this sword out. We've got a steam engine contraption running below our base that I'm going to use to slowly convert power to everything off camera. We've done so much. We've made good use from the new mods as well as the old ones we've been working with. I'm very happy with how today's episode went. So, all that being said, if you like today's video, feel free to leave a like. If you dislike today's video, feel free to leave a dislike. And if there's anything you'd like to share in the comments, whether that be feedback or just something you liked about today's episode, I read each and every comment. You guys are such a great community. You're not only nice to me, but so nice to each other. And that is why I love you guys so much. Last but not least, if you watch this video and you like it and you go check out some of my other videos and you like those too, please once again consider subscribing. It means so much to me as a growing content creator. I'm trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the summer. So with all of the self-advertising out of the way, I hope you all are having a great summer. I hope you're having a fantastic week and an even more fantastic day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We are not even close to done, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.